Today it's Saturday, June 29, 2024. And today I will gonna continue with the transmission. The parts are over there. Now, transmissions, not one, two. It's not both of them for changing the clutches. This was on the car, okay? And this came in the trunk. All oil and lubricating fluid has been drained. Nice, that's always welcome. Now, first thing first. 722,931. 931. Okay, let's go to see the other one. $722,931. Lovely. Now, they told me that this transmission is supposed to be new, brand new. Brand new, called as like. It doesn't look like a new one. It doesn't look like to me that's a new transmission, alright? I mean, no, it doesn't. It might have less mileage, less kilometers than this one, maybe. First thing first, what I'm gonna do. This one, I have to swap it with this one. And the same thing also with the TCU inside. So, I will gonna mark the old one. Here I'm gonna put one dot at this point. Alright? Just don't mix it up. Alright, and then I'm gonna put one mark here and one mark here. Alright, now it doesn't matter this one, I have only one obviously, and has also the aftermarket transmission mount. It has to go there. Why I'm marking the transmission, it's very simple. If I open it and I see something wrong inside, on the drums, on the clutch pack, not on the clutch pack, inside of any planetary gear or whatever, or the output shaft, I'm gonna open this one. Because if it has any problem, I'm gonna open this one, I'm gonna change the parts. It makes sense, right? Oh, another one thing that I have to mark, don't forget it, need to mark also make one mark here. Alright, on the torque converter, don't mix it up. Alright, so we have 1, 2, 3 marks and another one silver dot over here to don't mix it up. First thing first, I'm gonna open this transmission. I'm gonna take this, I'm gonna go to wash the mount to be ready and store it inside. Dry wash the gear selector, put it also inside, and then opening this one. Yeah, and only if I have to, I'm gonna open this. Alright, let me do these things first. Alright, at the end, what I'm gonna do, if I didn't have to open this transmission, I'm gonna wrap this transmission with the TCU from this and the gear selector from this, and then we're gonna put it again in the trunk at the end to send it back to the customer, to the owner. It doesn't belong to us, none of them. Lovely. Yeah, that's the plan. Let's start working. I don't have seal kit or the gasket. I think that I mentioned on the yesterday video, but this video is for the transmission, yeah. But we have ordered it just in case. It depends what I'm gonna see inside. Yep. Let's start working. Let me show you something. I have removed the torque converter here front, the one that came with the new transmission. Alright. I put the bracket from this one to this one. This is the one that was wearing the car. I get the ISM, gear selector, called as you like. I get from this one, and I was willing now to install it here. But what's happening? You see here that it's on parking position. You see here the notch, and this is also on parking position. See that it's at 6 o'clock, 6 o'clock here, 6 o'clock here, but it doesn't come inside. And when I get this one from here and I try to put it here, it plays. It's not, it goes inside, but it goes easily. It's supposed to have, I'm gonna show you later on, and it's gonna make sense what I mean. I might need to exchange this shaft. You can change it, there's no problem with this shaft, to get from the old transmission the shaft and put it on a new one. By the way, let's see. Yeah, there is a mark. It's not a new transmission. Okay, for my eyes at least, that's how it looks like. Alright, this I'm gonna put inside the rust remover. It might clean up, has some surface rust. It's not a big deal, but I'm doing it. Usually that's what I'm doing. Yeah, continue. The shaft later on. Later on, when I'm gonna have out, I'm gonna show you what I mean. Yeah, it's empty. No worries, I get used to it. Also, this transmission, definitely our guys here, they didn't drain it. Lovely. Yeah. Actually, after that, I'm gonna put this tag here because it will gonna be empty at the end. This is the one that I mark. Okay. Yeah, you see, Omar, there was a tag. All oil lubricating fluid has been drained. Have a look. Well, why? Did you remove the oil from this transmission? No. No worries. Yeah, let's continue. Now, the valve body with the solenoids, bolts, and the cable for the pressure sensor from the new transmission. I bring it here inside the engine room to be protected. There is, okay, I don't see clutch materials. Okay, it's decent, it's good. I don't see any problem. There is a little bit the magnet here. This is for the gear for the solenoid. If I wipe it, let's see how does it looks like. All right, like I said, it's not a new. I hope to be low mileage. We're gonna see inside. And once again, I have to take it out, this one, to wash it. I'm not gonna leave it there. Not now, not with one hand. I don't want to scratch the coating here, don't have any headache. Let's go to see the rest. This is how does it looks like till now. This is the filter. The filter goes for scrap. That's the magnets. It doesn't look so much clean. The pump for the start-stop. Alright. There was also what I transferred on this bracket here. This for the electrical connector. That it's located here. This bracket was missing. There was only this transmission had a bracket, the one that I showed you earlier. Alright. And on this transmission here, there was this broken aluminum piece. This is the seal that comes here with one bolt, so I transferred to this one clearly. Now I'm gonna pause a little bit this one to open and get the TCU from that. Lovely, lovely. The other TCU, I have it there. This TCU that belongs to this transmission, you're gonna end up inside of this, and this one you're gonna end up inside of this at the end, not now. Moving on. Now, the TCU for the old transmission, it's here, inside. All the rest are from the donor transmission, from the new transmission, alright? And also this is the one with the silver dot. This is also from the old transmission. This unit and this unit. Let's go outside. Now, this one, this is from the new transmission. Alright, let's take it with us. I'm gonna show you why. Keep it here up, it's transmission oil. You're not gonna have any problem, right? Yeah. Keep this here, keep that there. Lovely, lovely. Now, first thing first. Turn off the fan. Then, before I put it, this one, here, this TCU, it's from the new transmission. But before I close it, what I did? I removed the shaft from here, and I have it here, and from the new, it's over there. Now, what I want to do, yes, alright. Lovely, amazing, oh yeah. Get this one. This is, like I said, from the new one, from this one. And this is also the new one, that I'm not gonna use it. It comes nice and tight inside. Yeah. This is lovely. That's beautiful. All right. Now, leave this again here with the rest. Let's go get that one. Why I cannot put it inside? This looks like it's, I don't know, we're gonna see. Also, this comes inside. So what's the problem? This playing a little bit more, has some more clearance. Let's get this one and let's go to test it on the old one. Go inside the engine. Hey. Okay, back inside. Yeah, you see what I need? Do it this way. Let's get the rag. I don't want to scratch the surface. This is the old one, and what I have there, it's the old one as well. Alright, put it there. It's on parking down, okay. So what's the problem? Why it was not coming inside? And then let's put it here. This play a little bit more. You know what? Let's see what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna make one test to see if it fits. And if it doesn't fit, I'm gonna exchange it. That's it. So that means what I'm gonna get from the old transmission, I'm gonna get this shaft, the TCU, and the gear selector. Yeah. Let's do it. I'm gonna clean it also a little bit to feel a bit better. Yeah. A little bit of brake cleaner here. I'm gonna put vertical. A little bit of brake cleaner here, cleaning it also to see, because now it has something like a grease on it, and I'm gonna have better understanding what's going on. Yeah, I can also, no, it does have a wear, this one, because yeah, it's on the seal. Yeah, let me continue. Let me continue at least to close the old transmission, to take it away and start dealing with the new transmission. Okay, I figured it out. It happened to me before, but it was a long time ago and I will not even remember it. So what I have done, I have cleaned the bore here, the splines, how it's called, for the gear selector, and that's the old one, that's the new one. This one the new transmission, this one the old transmission. I cleaned completely to see. What's this? This one has some wear, some scoring. And this is steel, this stainless steel. The aluminum housing from the other side is really gonna have some extra clearance, tolerance. Yep, okay. Somebody's calling me, that's why I make a pause. Now, on the new transmission, it's beautiful. So I have a way to put it inside, and not on this one. What I'm gonna do, it's very simple. This I'm gonna keep it here inside, because I'm gonna use the healthy one from the new transmission, all right? This, like I said, it's from the old transmission with a silver dot on it, all right? Lovely. Now, how I'm gonna do that? I'm gonna put it in place before I put the TCU, I'm not gonna bolt the 5 Allen bolt that has here. I'm gonna wiggle it a little bit up and down to enter inside. I'm gonna torque down the gear selector, and then I'm gonna torque down the 30 torques that has here to secure it, and finally put the TCU back in place. That's the order. And this is gonna be together with the old transmission that has the wear on the housing. Makes sense, right? And the new one, it looks much better. Lovely. That's the plan. Finish from the old transmission. I put again the tag on. I put the bracket like I showed you earlier. Alright. There is the mark over there. There is a mark here, here. This is from the new transmission. I bring it here. And these bolts, I'm not using it again. In a bone stock application, it's fine to use the aluminum bolts. This one. When you have upgrade turbos and you tune the car, the engine, and you have also different transmission mount, it doesn't matter that much the transmission mount, I'm just saying, it's a good thing to put again the OEM bolts, but before 2010, because before 2010 these bolts was steel. After 2010 they changed it with that. Okay, 4 vibrations for the torque, 1 million things, don't have any headache. I'm putting a steel one. Only if it's a bone stock application, I'm gonna use again the aluminum one. Now, let's go inside. The seal, it's over there. The oil pan seal. And I have here inside, yeah, I have the TCU like what I showed you earlier. I have the shaft here, alright. Then Mr. Omar, he brought me the transmission filter and the oil pan seal over here. I have the torque converter over there, the transmission mount, gear selector, and a couple of other small things. Okay, what I did also today, I have the new cam adjusters here with the new bolts. I'm gonna show you when it comes to time. And I put on the boxes of these cam adjusters the old ones with the bolt, and I took it out. All right, fair enough. Yep, the belt, yeah, the belt I put there because I was have it here and hanging. So let's continue. Let's go open the transmission, taking it apart completely. Yes, I remember it. I'm happy. Lovely. Rust remover. See you again whenever I will gonna remember it. I might forget it there for a week. Yeah, we're gonna see. Yeah. I took apart the transmission. I washed a couple of things. I haven't inspected nothing, honestly. It's just washing parts. Okay. We have the bell housing. That's beautiful. There is no sign of any contact of the geared pump, the oil pump, to the bell housing. It's beautiful, both sides actually. It's been washed, it's done. Same thing also for the rest of the transmission housing. Okay, that's the number. I think that I showed you this at the beginning. I'm just putting again the number. Seal out. Wait. I need the orange for that. I have it here. These are all the old parts, whatever you see here, okay? Whatever you see in this box and in this box, bolts, everything, all are the old one. Here I have also the shaft, the one that I show you that it does have a wear. The other one's on the other transmission, clearly. Then I have received the seals. This is for the oil pump, the outer seal and the inner seal. This is for the TCU. This is for also for the TCU. This is for the plug actually of the TCU. This can go together, can stay there. The sealing ring kit, solenoid O-rings. Okay. The feed tube seals. This is for the feed tube, the plastic one. It's on the valve body. Here I have some other seals. I need also this seal for the gear selector. The one that I removed. It's supposed to have two types here inside. It has 1, 2, yeah. Okay, alright, fine. like another time. K1, K2, K3, and B2 and BR. Okay, and instead of the K3, it's supposed to have also the double O-ring. Yep, has these two O-rings. That these two O-rings, it's here. Okay, and I can remove these two from here. These are the two seams, classic after the parking gear. Yeah, leave it there for now. The output shaft, it's perfect, it's excellent, it's beautiful. It's just being washed, and the only thing what I did, like any other time, I just get the parking gear here, and I just put it in place. Actually, it came out easily, so it comes inside easily how it's supposed to be, and this is fine. Alright, if you cannot do that, that means the output shaft, the splints here, it's been twisted. It's not gonna be the first time. This indicates that the specific transmission has not seen Mickey Thompson I'm talking about, or a drag strip or something. They didn't abuse the transmission. Okay. Then here I haven't checked any of the clutches, even the BR that I opened it, the brake, I didn't check none of the clutches. I just check here the baskets to see that it does have any problem. I check also the K3, it doesn't bite my fingernail. That means it's fine. I can put the new clutches, it's not gonna stuck. Alright, same thing with this one, same thing with that one. The planetary gear, the middle one, it's the one that's transferring on the rear set. Yeah, I didn't see on the magnet here any metallic shavings. That's a good one. It looks like that the transmission is nice and clean, either here. All right. Then I don't have the metallic gasket, the main gasket. I have the old one here. I think that I'm gonna receive it on Monday. That's the old one. It's not peeling away, but I prefer to put a new one. That's what I'm doing all the time. I'm using a new one. I'm not reusing the old one. I have it here just in case. Keep it there until it comes a new one. When it comes a new one, I have to make one comparison. Once again, just in case, and then I'm gonna use it. The TCU, that I just put it together and keep it over there until it comes a time to deal with that. The transmission oil filter, the gear selector I showed you earlier, the torque converter, the auxiliary pump for the start-stop, the transmission mount, and what I did, I went and I washed the transmission pan and the magnets. Okay, no worries, I'm gonna give it back to the customer washed. Keep it here for now. Why I'm saying that? Because there is an aftermarket. Hey, yeah, forget it. No worries. I'm gonna wrap it with nylon. I'm gonna give it back to the customer. Now, outside, what I have outside here, I have the output seal that's here. This is for the gear selector from where it's passing the shaft, and the oil pan seal. All there inside. Let me wrap also the oil pan to send it back. The transmission, the old transmission that it was from the car, it's there. All right. I have also, let me show you the marks. Have this, what I did before, and this one here. All right, with the TCU from the new transmission, I have the aluminum bolts here. I'm not planning to use an aluminum bolts for the transmission mount. I already said that earlier, I think. And the gear selector. Yeah, finish with that. Then today it's Saturday, you know, and it's 4 o'clock, and I want to go home. I have so many things. I mean, I can continue with the. I'm gonna see. I don't know. Let me get the clutches from there. Take it out, the new ones. I don't have the bucket with the fluid. Where the fuck? Before I had. Now I don't have. I need to prepare one bucket with transmission oil inside, and I might put the transmission clutches inside all the weekend. I mean, the Saturday, Sunday, and on Monday, it's gonna be perfect. It's gonna be ready to to put it on. I doubt we're gonna have any burnt clutch or something. What I'm gonna do, the old clutches, I'm gonna wrap it with a nylon and then sending back to the owner. I'm gonna show you, I'm gonna keep it here up to show you how it was, how I would put it together. Yeah, okay. Like any other transmission, nothing new here. The check valve, we already cleaned this area here. Don't stack something inside. Ah, yes, let me tilt a little bit the housing. 1 second, both hands, not one hand. All right, so yeah, it looks good, looks beautiful, nice. Yeah, I don't feel something. That's what I was willing to say, that on the other transmission here, it's supposed to have much more wear. This looks beautiful. This from when it's passing the shaft for the gear selector. As soon as the previous one had on the steel some scoring, definitely the magnesium housing, because did I mention that this is magnesium? Yeah, that's why it's light. So now it's dry. This is beautiful. On the previous one, before I entered inside, I tried to feel it and it was plain. Now, on this one, there is nothing. Some Vaseline for the beginning, to don't have any headache, to have some lubrication for the first time that it's gonna get moved. The output shaft bearing, all these things I'm saying again on the previous 70.9, the output shaft bearing, this, I have never changed. I think I have changed only once. This bearing I have changed only in one transmission, I think, and this was because somebody didn't make the correct clearance, I think, and it was pushing it and get destroyed, or it was broken, the plastic, something like that. But these bearings are not suffering. At least it didn't happen to me. Maybe to somebody else happened. Yeah, lovely, lovely, lovely. And then, what's, oh boy, what I'm thinking, that I have to clear the adaptation, so we have to make the kiss point for the torque converter for the MCT, because it's different. Yes, it's the same TCU, but it's different transmission, has different clearance, different tolerance. It has to adapt, so you need to drive it and to see that it passed adaptation for all the gears, and you don't have to force adapt any gear or something. Yeah, beautiful. All right, I'm stopping here. On Monday, I'm gonna continue. Now, what I'm gonna do, like I said, I'm gonna take out the clutches. I'm gonna put it in a fluid. I'm gonna remove these clutches. If I see something, I might put it on the video. If I don't see anything else, consider it as the healthy clutches. The ideal gonna be to be inside of a fluid, if you want to maintain these clutches and don't stay outside dry like this. It's not dry, it's still wet, but it doesn't have it's not inside the fluid. It's not good. That's the point. Yeah. That's it. Over and out. Have a nice weekend. Continue again on Monday, the videos. Me, I'm gonna continue, like I said. Need to wrap the oil pan. Yep. Need the clutches. Yeah. Let's do that to finish. Thank you very much. Over and out.